The sense of time was kind of messed up for me. But as I'm sitting there freezing to death and trying to stay alive, you can't help but think that we may have been a lot better off going golfing that weekend.
Okay.
I remember feeling a shift in his movement and believing he was going to jump to the floor because it really wasn't that far. I let go.
And the next thing I know, I'm basically falling.
Justin!
I knew without a doubt I had just broken my leg, and all I could do was scream. It was the worst pain I'd ever felt in my life.
Just stop screaming, you gotta calm down!
I had never quite heard someone scream in pain like that. It was a really helpless feeling to hear him scream like that in pain and not be able to do anything for him.
Just take it easy, bro! Back it up and help me! Take it out of the water! Come on!
And I could really feel how bad he was hurt. It was very obvious that that there were things in places where they shouldn't be.
It's really bad,
Justin's shin bone is shattered in 6 places. Internal bleeding is already restricting blood flow to other parts of his body. They don't know it, but this injury could kill him.
Okay. What time is it?
I remember thinking that my brother has an artificial hip. He can't carry me out. I can't walk out. I can't crawl out, and I'm stuck here.
We're gonna get through this. You think? We're gonna make it.
If I was gonna get out of there, it was gonna be up to Jeremy.
That was really hard to be the one to take charge, because forever before, he was the person that I would look to when I didn't know what to do.
455, check back to the car.
When I looked in Jeremy's eyes, I could tell just how scared he was.
Really bad. You got maybe an hour of light.
I was gonna leave him there and hike out, which is really hard to do, for the fact that, one, it's my brother that I know and love very much, and two, that real soon I'm gonna be by myself.
Okay, you're gonna have to move me. Up against the wall, out of the wind. You ready? Okay, just do it, do it!
I think both of us knew just how serious of a situation we were in.
Justin's in real danger. Between his injured leg and the freezing temperatures, his chances of survival decrease with every passing hour. Jeremy needs to move on. It's another 4 miles to the side canyon exit, and the light is fading fast.
That's the side canyon there, right?
I'll just crow's nest it up here, double time it back to the car, call for help.
Yeah, just take it one step at a time. How you feeling?
Good, considering I've never been this scared.
When we started divvying things out and going through the backpack, we came across my camera. And one of the last things that we did was take a picture of each other, because I remember saying, well, we better take a picture of each other if we don't ever see each other again.
I thought that maybe I might never see him again. And those things, yeah, those things go through your head.
Remember I was saying about you being my least favorite brother?
I never liked you much either.
Hey, chair.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you think the hike's going so far? Be careful.
Okay.
I could see him for a while before he went out of sight. And I remember telling him, think happy thoughts. and you can do it.
According to the trail notes, Jeremy should be out of the canyon in 4 hours. But so far, the route has proven more difficult and far slower than expected.
I think we were both pretty confident that I was going to be out soon and I could call someone and we'd get him out of that canyon. Had no idea what was really going to happen.
But Jeremy can't find the side turning that will lead him back out of the canyon to the car. And he's running out of daylight.
When it went from light to dark, it was so hard to conceive how far I'd gone, but I kept thinking that I had gone too far. And I ran into pools. And lots of them. At that point, I didn't have a choice whether I was going to get wet or not. What I was looking for was the last canyon that would take me back to near where we started. And I had these trail notes in a pocket on the side of my leg, which was open. It was unzipped and didn't realize that. I looked down and watched water wash into that pocket and wash my trail notes out. It's so murky and so muddy, you can't see anything in it. But just probing through the water with my hands, trying to find it, I couldn't find it. So I continued on.
It's been 5 hours since Jeremy left his brother, and there's still no sign of the side canyon.
The sense of time was kind of messed up for me. But as I'm sitting there freezing to death and trying to stay alive, you can't help but think that we may have been a lot better off going golfing that weekend. And then I hear little scratching noises, what sounds like something's fidgeting around. And it's completely dark and I can't see anything.
Hey. What are you doing down here?
As soon as I located this little guy, it was kind of great to have somebody there with me, even if it was a little mouse.
A nut? A raisin? A freeze-dried banana? Get some of that in here. Yeah, you look like a nut kind of guy to me. Oh, personally, I prefer the raisins.
We kind of became pals there for a little while. And then he scurried off. I was almost sad to see him go.